The Dolphins are taking Aqib Talib's contract, and they're getting back a fifth-round pick in exchange for a future pick. Tom Pelissero is now here to help make sense of this one. It sounds like, Tom, the Rams are just clearing out some money, and the Dolphins are willing to take that money.
Andrew, the short version of this is that the Dolphins are going to end up paying the rest of Aqib Talib's salary, about $4.2 million for the rest of this season, and buying a fifth-round draft pick in 2020. They are sending back a late-round pick in a future year. We don't know the exact identity of that pick. I was told, though, it's something relatively meaningless. This is a low pick. This is all about them getting an extra fifth-rounder. This really follows the pattern that Chris Grier and the Dolphins front office have followed through the course of this offseason. Think about them paying Robert Quinn's bonus money in order for them to hold on to him long enough to make the deal and trade him to Dallas. Think about them paying a portion of Ryan Tannehill's salary in order to trade him away to Tennessee. Basically, they have, in the past, taken their own negative assets, paid them money to go someplace else to bring a pick back. In this case, they take somebody else's negative assets, $4 million in salary, over that to Aqib Talib, a guy who currently, by the way, is on injured reserve. You take Talib, it's really about taking on his salary. They add yet another pick to their gigantic stack of picks that they've got over the next two drafts as they try to rebuild that team.
All right, Tom, stay here. So I'm doing the perspective. Charlie Casserly now with us. The Browns, a couple of years ago, got a second-round pick from the Texans. Right? They took Brock Osweiler. In essence, they ate the contract. $16 million is what they paid for that second-round pick. This is $4.25 for a 5. $4.25 for a 5. Charlie Casserly, how's that math?
Hey, let me tell you something. I made a lot of big deals in my time. I wouldn't have the guts to walk into my owner and say, hey, for $16 million, I can get a second. What do you think about that?
Okay,
Jack can't cook.
But that's at least a second.
All right, no,
that's at least a second. This is $4.25 for a 5.
Okay, first of all, Talib can't play. He can't run, all right?
Well, he's on IR.
You can beat him all over the time. That's number one. Yeah, I know he's on IR. Before he went on IR, he couldn't run. He can't play. All right, now, we're buying a fifth-round pick? You only have a 20% chance of getting a starter after 4 years with a fifth-round pick. I did a 10-year study on this here. So a fifth-round pick, that's not a great value to pay $4.5 million for. You got to be kidding me. God bless Steve Ross. He's my owner of the year. Right there.
I mean, I think, hey, research, can we get on this? I think that's actually worth more than the value of what you would have to guarantee that fifth-round pick when you sign him and you slot everything. It's an interesting move. And what it does for the Rams is it clears up money to potentially make another move today if they were to do that, so inclined, or lock up a guy long-term like the guy they just got from the Jaguars a couple of weeks ago and Jalen Ramsey. Either way, it clears money, takes him off the books. They're not going to play him as uninjured reserve.